So I was at the dispensary the other day, and I was talking to the young man who was helping me out. He's a great kid. Not a kid, he's an adult. He's a young adult, okay? Good-looking guy, gay, I think, you know. And he was telling me how he can't wait for Daddy Trump to stop taxing tips. And I looked at him like, does this man really think that's going to happen? But I didn't want to say anything because I just wanted to get my stuff and get the hell out of here, you know? But I'd like to play this for you.
On tips, the president has said, your tips will be 100% yours. Does this tax bill continue the payroll tax on people's tips?
Yes, it does, Mr.
Overtime. The president said your overtime will be tax-free. Does this bill continue the payroll tax on overtime?
It does not exempt overtime from the payroll tax.
The president has said he's going to remove taxes on Social Security. Does this bill remove taxes on Social Security benefits?
The legislation provides an increased exemption amount.
But does it remove taxes on Social Security benefits as promised by the president?
Does not change.
Trump has been lying his whole life. You can Google a literal phone conversation of Donald Trump back in the day, before he was even thinking about running for president, when he was trying to get on the tabloids and talk about how everyone really was interested in him. He pretends to be his own publicist, talking about himself.
Today, a voice from the past is coming back to haunt Donald Trump, and it sounds a heck of a lot like his own voice.
What's your name again? John Miller.
It's a tape recording of a 1991 interview conducted by a People magazine reporter with somebody identifying himself as John Miller, supposedly a spokesman for Donald Trump.
Somebody that knows, and I think somebody that he trusts and likes.
But the reporter soon became suspicious John Miller was actually Trump himself, bragging about his own exploits with women.
He's somebody that has a lot of options, and frankly, he gets called by everybody. He gets called by everybody in the book in terms of women.
The supposed spokesman described how Trump was living with Marla Maples, but not ready to settle down.
He didn't want to make a commitment. He really thought it was too soon. He's living with Marla, and he's got 3 other girlfriends.
He even bragged that superstars like Madonna wanted to date Trump.
Well, she called and wanted to go out with him, that I can tell you.
The Washington Post reports Trump has previously acknowledged using a fake name. But today, the billionaire angrily denied it's him on that tape.
It doesn't sound like me on the phone, I will tell you that, and it was not me on the phone.
I don't even think he changed his voice. Google it if you want to. But it seems like people don't want to know the truth. They want to live in their own reality, and then when the things happen that they didn't expect to happen, they get to bitch and complain about it. You don't get to bitch and complain about this. You put a convict, a sexual assaulter, a man-child, a serial liar back in the White House. You get what you deserve.